Hey, this is Beth from the Geriatric Millennials. Today we're sharing some archive footage from back when we started the podcast in 2021. We've come a long way in our audio production and content, and we want to thank you for all your support over this last year. Okay, here's a question. Okay, my wife sleeps in the raw. Then she showers, brushes her teeth, and fixes our breakfast still in the buff. We're newlyweds. It's just the two of us. So I suppose there's nothing really wrong with it. But what do you think? I don't think you should ever cook naked unless you're like hairless. You know what I mean? You don't want like a pube to fly and like, here's your scrambled eggs.
Well, except for how high are your countertops?
I don't know. Maybe you have a fan on.
I just feel like that would be really uncomfortable. I personally would not want to do that. But if somebody else, I don't care. I don't care if they do.
If your husband was butt naked making you breakfast.
No. It's not my life. I'm saying I don't care.
Yeah. About their life, of course. But like if you were this guy.
But what's he asking?
Is it okay? Like, is it all right? Like,
is it
he's
okay?
feeling uncomfortable. Well, first of all, you need to have a conversation if you feel uncomfortable with your spouse.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's their deal.
Yeah,
so, like,
you can do that all day as long as you're both, like, cool with it. I
right.
think.
Sounds like he might not be.
He might not be cool with it. And I could understand, like, if I had a spouse or a partner here and they were frying up something and they were naked, I would be
I don't
nervous
want that
the whole time
in my life with my spouse.
Because it's like, I'm worried something like oil is going to spill on your ding dong, or you know what I mean? Like, there's so many scenarios that it could go wrong.
Oh, that would be terrible.
You know what I mean?
I would not like that.
Like, I would never, because it's like, I could just see me like, because, okay, I got bosoms.
I'd be freaking cold.
Not by the fire, but I would be the one to like burn a boob. And I'm like, that's not the way I'm going to hospital. You know what I mean? Like, I have to tell the nurse.
I think it's very odd.
Yeah.
But so I think it's okay if that's what, but I would like, I am curious why she wants to do this. And I feel like they need to
talk about
communicate.
It. Yes.
I need somebody else to tell him.
Yeah. Well, and that's a whole thing. Like, sir, you need to just assert yourself.
Honest opinion. That's weird.
I think the cooking breakfast is weird. I don't think the getting ready is weird because I do that.
I don't think that's weird.
I think everybody should be a naked person.
The cooking.
It's the cooking thing.
Yeah. You got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, because it's like that's why I don't wash like kitchen towels and bath towels together. That's inappropriate. Mm-hmm. If you do that, you're disgusting. So there you go.
Well, thanks, Beth.
Yeah. Get a latent hair in the wrong thing and then your tea towel and I'm just like, your life's over. Okay. In a napkin.
I never thought of that before.
Yep. And that can happen because the dryers are not a sure thing. And think about it, like some people are not clean and they wipe and they dry off. I didn't know there's like a whole world of people that don't wipe their butts and wash their butts. Did you know that? They just don't really, like, they have skid marks all the time and they don't really wipe or they don't wash well. And so I'm like, then they use the towel and I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to like ruin your night.
It's not ruined.
These are things I find out on Reddit.
I have a child like that, but we take care of it.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I can never think of getting in the shower and getting my entire body wet and soap and being like, you know what? I'm not going to wipe
the crack.
I'm not going to wipe my butt. I'm not going to clean.
That's terrible.
I'm not going to clean all the crevices. Like, that's just not how I roll.
No, that's the whole point of getting in there.
That's
what I tell my children.
Yes.
Wash your crack.
Yeah. Like, that's the most important thing. You basically, like, your pits and your cracks, that's it.
Yes. All the cracks and crevices. Yes. I tell them.
Yeah. And then it's fine. But
I don't care if you wash your stomach.
No. Maybe the belly button if you got it any. Because it's like, whoa, that could. Whoa. Okay, I like this one. This one's a good one. I've been going steady with this man for 6 years. Yeah. We each see each other every night. He says he loves me. I know I love him, but he never mentions marriage. Do you think he's going out with me just so he can get what he can get? First of all, like the fact that it's been that long and you've never talked about it, that's a problem. Like that should have been like within 2 years, you should know.
Why are you asking this question, lady?
Because people are sad and they just need a little help.
What does she want us to tell her?
Do you think is this guy going to marry her?
No.
Yeah. Right? If he hasn't talked to you about it in 6 years, I don't think so.
Yep.
That'd be a no.
You guys, I don't know. I'm not going to be very good at answering these questions because I'm just like, why are you even asking this? Why are, like,
just pretend they have nobody in their life
but
talking.
Is that really?
There's,
why?
Yes, there's a lot of people that are in those places
They
that
just want
think
some random person to just tell them what, like,
because they have nobody. People have nobody. Like, look at there's like entire Reddits of people just asking dating advice. That's where we're gonna go for our juicy bits.
Yeah,
because it's just like if you don't think if you didn't have like strong parents to like guide you or any role models, and you know you'd have to get it from somewhere.
Yeah. So that hey, listen to this podcast. We will answer your question.
Yeah. Probably not well. You know, like, don't take our advice. She
already answered her own question.
She just needed somebody to...
Yes, you're right. He's doing that. Yes. That's what he's doing.
She needed someone to validate her feelings so she has the courage to separate and move on. Which I think that happens to a lot of people because you just get in a situation where it's routine and it's easy and it's known.
Well, it's either separate and move on or talk about it and say, hey, what, like, do you want to get married? Like, it sounds like she wants to get married.
Yeah. Say what you want.
Yeah. Say what you want. And if you're not on that same page, then if it hasn't happened now, it's not gonna happen.
No. And that's fine too. Just know what you're gonna.
Although
exception, not the rule.
I know, right? Because this lady that I know has been with her significant other for like 15 years, and they just got married.
Yeah.
So I don't.
That works for them. Yeah. But like, I feel like if you really want to get married and your partner is not talking marriage and doesn't seem like they want it within a couple of years, and you've never
and they're not even living together.
No. So yeah, you gotta you can have any kind of relationship you want. You just gotta set your
right.
Your goals.
You might want two different things if she's starting to want something different.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's like we all grow and change and whatever. And you gotta have courage to just move on for you, sweetie. Okay, that's what the aunties would say.
I like this. Yeah. I like being aunties.
Yeah, this is our auntie section where we pretend like we're old sages giving like great wisdom, but we do know some things. You know, we don't know a lot, but what we do know is we know some things.